Alright, today I'd like to take a look at Halley's. I've taken the date back to 1961. Now, this wouldn't have been visible, but I just want to show a weird but recognizable motion that we always see with these planets and objects. So I'm just going to run through this month by month pretty quick so you can see what's going on. Here we go. Like I said, it's too far away to be able to see it, but it's highlighted, and you can see that it's making that circular motion we always see. It's 1972 now, 73, and it's getting closer. In 86, when I was a teenager, it came back, and I couldn't see it because it was in the southern hemisphere. It was the only place you could see it. I saw it on television. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it in person. But here it is, 1981. So I'm going to keep going. And you can see that the loops are getting larger, and that's 85. It's about to flare up. And that's because it's getting closer to the observer. Its loops aren't changing in size, but it appears to be because it's getting closer to us. So it's 1985, and it's about to get close enough to the sun that we start to see it. It'll begin to discharge. The sun in the geocentric system is moving, and in stellarium. So the sun isn't stationary in the middle the way they show in the heliocentric model. So because the sun is moving, let's bear in mind the fact that the sun is moving. So I'm going to this is January 1986. So we've got the sun here. We've got Halley's up here, and they're getting closer to each other. Now let's look at see the coma? It's moving. It's directed away from the sun. Now it's not going to let me see it if I zoom this far out, but I'll do the best I can. So I'm going to go day to day. So every day the sun moves a degree, so it's quite a lot. So about right there on February the 4th, 1986, Halley's and the sun, they're aligned. And so let's see what Halley's tail looks like. They've still showing it headed toward the left. Now, I'll bet you the day after it's going to go the other direction. Let's see. Yeah, it's trying to. Let's see. There it goes. It takes a few days. Of course, this is simulation. This isn't, the map isn't the territory, but you can see it sort of blowing the opposite direction. Now, the reason it dimmed out right there is because it'd be in the sun's glare. You wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to see it at this point in time. It has to get further away from the sun, like that. Now it'd be in view from the southern hemisphere, and it's moving through the signs fast, real fast. Look at that. Now I think it's about to make a turn. Now right there it just looped. So April. So let's just go. And now right there, you can see what it did. It's headed retrograde. So it gets to right. there in May when it turns around, and now it's headed the other way. So let's zoom out far enough where we can see some planets. And there you go. Here comes the sun. And you can see Halley's is traveling in the same direction as the planets now. It's going in a prograde motion. Now it's paused. Now it's paused. And this is December 86. And there we go. Now it's headed retrograde again. So let's go back through that whole thing. Probably can go month to month. I'm going to take that trailer off because it's a little bit confusing. Alright, so let's just go back to the beginning of the year. So anyway, that's September 85. I'm just going to go through. There's some planets, sun. And you can see it's real bright right there. Really getting bright because it's getting close to the sun, so it's bright. It's got real bright right there. Let's go back. So now you can hardly see it. So watch. Now it's beginning to brighten up a lot. It's drawing close to the sun. So as you can see, anyway, the planets are going that direction, and Halley's is going left to right. Planets are going right to left. So planets are going prograde. Halley's is going retrograde. So let's keep going. And you can see that the coma turned around. It's headed pointing back toward the sun. And now it's really moving through the signs fast. And this is due to the fact that its orientation to the Earth is less head on, so it's cutting across our skies instead of getting near us, either growing towards us or going away. You can see little motion. So now that it's looped around and it's coming through our skies, it's really moving. It has the appearance to be moving quick. So now it's going away. You can barely see it anymore. Right there, about April, it starts to dim. And now you can hardly see it. May reason prevail.